Hello, hello. Justin, how's it going? Gear Glass, how are you doing? Twitch was twitching? That sounds a lot like Twitch. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Good evening, good morning. Playing Alpine Lake and watching a Twitch dev who made it. That's weird. I'm doing all right. I'm actually, I did a thing. I got a second coffee today, and I am buzzing. I am wired as fuck. Just from dropping that F-bomb so early in the stream, you know. I'm buzzed. Buzzed on caffeine. I shouldn't have got that second coffee, but the coffee place I go to when I buy beans, they're like, "Hey, do you want a free coffee?" And today I was like, "It's so hot. Just give me an iced coffee." And then now I'm like, yeah. We'll see how this goes. Straight buzzing, yeah. You have any cookies in the cookie jar today? No cookies today. Actually, my snack drawer is out of control. Like, there's so many different snacks that anytime I see one in the store and I'm like, ooh, that looks interesting, I buy it. And I can't even close my snack drawer. Like, there's just I have to like push the snacks down to close the drawer. Chocolates and cookies and marshmallows and just like all these different Japanese snacks. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm a psycho. And I've just been eating so much of it. Because now I'm just like, all right, I need to make room for more snacks. So I'll eat a lot of snacks just to make room for more snacks. It's a vicious cycle. I can't control myself. Someone help me. All right. Anyway, we got a lot to do. I had a weird morning. It wasn't that weird, but it felt good. Like something I think good happened. Gosh damn it, you. Why? What's the matter? What's the matter, Gear? You okay? You seem upset. You want cookies? I don't got any cookies. Got a lot of chocolates. Got a lot of mochis. Yeah, a lot of marshmallows. No cookies. Next time. Warren Corkscrew, how's it going? I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome in. So I implemented a hold to continue. So now I can just hold the button down and I'll just swing this thing forever. But it doesn't work for the sword for some reason. I wonder why. Jules stole my bike. You'll get it back, I promise. I talked to her on my bike and it's overlapping her and now I can't get it. Oh, funny. Because she'll always... She's a... No bullying! Automod said no bullying. That's amazing. So the way the selection system works is... NPCs always have priority. So... You might not be able to get it back until the next day. And that's what I wanted to work on today. My selection system. That's exactly what I wanted to work on today. I think I need to refactor it before my demo release. People are having trouble with the selectioning. Maybe it's not that important, but maybe it is. I don't know. What do you guys think? Can I release this demo with the selection system as it is? Anyone who's played it? It works. It's not great. Sometimes it does things that are unexpected. Sometimes things are unselectable. Right now, if you put a like a sconce, like a wall item, either a painting or like the singing fish, if you put that on the wall and then you put something below the wall, let's say you put an end table below the wall, and then let's say you put a vase on the end table, and then let's say you put a flower in that vase. That means in order to select that sconce, you need to take the flower out of the vase off the table, move the table, and then you can grab the sconce. That's no good. I need to figure out a way to basically show everything in your radius, and then you can like R1, R2, or like R1, L1 to the thing you want. How long would refactoring take? What up, Val? I think a refactor would take a week. I think it would take a week and cause so many bugs and probably delay the demo. Darkwood Dragon, yeah, how's it going? It has been a little bit. How are you doing? Oh my god. Kriastracon, Daku, how's it going? Everybody, welcome in. We're back. How are you? I'm good. I'm back too. I had a long weekend. Oh my god. I walked like 10 miles. We don't talk about what's going to be on the show. But yeah, I walked like 10 miles on Sunday and like 8 miles on Saturday, and it's just all over the place. I'm exhausted. And Monday, I didn't move. Monday was a couch day. Maybe more important to get more feedback sooner off the demo. Kilika! Good morning. That's a whole lot of walking. Yeah, we were all over the place. Sounds like a good workout. It was. I love the contrast between making bacon pancakes and this piano Ghibli music. It's jarring. Oh my god, and oh my god. Grumble! Grumble! What is up? Welcome in. How you doing? We just started like 1 second ago. And I'm buzzed. I'm buzzed off caffeine. 19 Curtis, how's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Yeah, seriously. How's your stream? Welcome in to all the new people. My name is Andrew. I'm working on a game called Alpine Lake. It says Cozy Innkeeper-Sim. Grumble of Pugs. Let me get that shout out going. We love Grumble here. Captain Fuzzball means we're right on time. I didn't get to finish my sentence. So I'm like, I had a second coffee today, which I never do. And I'm like over caffeinated. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. How'd the rest of your stream go, Grumble? I'm so annoyed. So 2 days ago, I'm like walking in the streets and I check my email and I see, oh, Grumble Pugs goes live. Oh, let me log in real quick to keep my streak going. And then I say that one thing and I didn't even have audio on. I said that one thing and then I bounced. That didn't keep my streak going. I'm back to 1. God damn it. It was actually productive. Nice. Tell me about it. We're gonna watch. First, let's watch my trailer because this is my stream, and then we're gonna watch your trailer. Now let's watch yours first since we're here. Everyone, make sure to wishlist Megabat. It's looking so freaking good. Man, I can't believe there's a trailer now. I can't even throw shade anymore. You're buzzing like the bees in Megabat. 331. Yeah, I am. But I don't explode like those. I don't explode like the Megabat bees. 1 coffee is never enough. Usually 1 coffee is enough for me. Yeah, I just caved. I couldn't not. But yeah, everybody welcome in. I would say I'm twitching. I definitely am twitching. I remember seeing Practical play Megabat. Yeah, Practical and Grumble are their best friends. Wishlist. Follow. Don't click ignore. I know you just want to go dunk, 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 not even reading these buttons, but make sure not to click the ignore button. Only click the first two. ARF Studios? I didn't know that. What? What is this? What is this? What is ARF Studios? Can I play the demo yet? No. Can't play it yet. Too bad. All right. And to the Raiders, yeah, let's see what I'm doing. This is what I'm working on. To the new people. You have to be there for a certain amount of time, I think. I try to linger for like a minute. I think I eventually close the app and like, whatever. If I lose my streak, I don't care. But you know what? I do care. Basically, I've decided that trying to make things perfect is a waste of time, so I'm just trying to make levels and iterate on them. That's a good idea. Oop, the dog is, she's bark snoring. Or bark dreaming. You can farm. You get a bike. You can pet a dog. You can fish. You can whack things with a sword. You can interact with your own sign. You can deal with Dale. You can stare at them sit at the fire. It's nice. It's cozy. I didn't even get to tell you my news. Like, we got raided and interrupted. So that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, so I got an email this morning. I was very excited. I probably shouldn't be this excited, and I definitely shouldn't be telling everybody because it's just gonna fizzle out and become nothing eventually, but I'll say it anyway. Daku, thank you. Oh wait, I didn't have the audio on for Megabat. Ah, I'm sorry. Because I don't hear the audio to my trailer, so I assume all trailers lack audio. When I play it, I'm just sitting here in silence. It's very awkward. But I hope everyone clicked that Steam link and wishlisted it anyway. I'll repost it. I'll repost it. Paste. Anyway. Is it the publisher thing? Nah. Nah, no publisher. No publisher for Alpine Lake. But I did get an email from a festival that I entered like a month and a half ago. I got an email from them, not with an acceptance, but they asked for extra keys. That could mean something, right? Either, yeah. Either I'm like on like questionable. Maybe I reached like a finals round. Maybe or maybe they all want to laugh at me and they need more keys. Maybe they want to resell the keys after the game comes out, so they just ask for more keys. I think it might be positive. It might be. It would be nice. I've been entering festivals for 1 whole year now. It's been a whole year of entering festivals, and we haven't gotten into one yet. So it'd be nice to get into one. Just make sure to verify emails as people fish for keys and sell them. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the email looked legit. It was from the same email that I... Was it from the same? Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's see. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's the same email that I got a confirmation that said, thank you for submitting. It's the same email. It's Jay. Jay, what's up? Good morning to you. How are you? Sometimes they want to play test it to test the marketability as part of their screening process. I also agree with this. Yeah, no, it's legit. It's legit. I don't know. I shouldn't get too excited about it. It's possible that we just don't make it, but it's okay. We're gonna release the demo anyway. So I gotta write all this down. I'm like all hyped up, buzzed on caffeine. Disclaimer. Do you think you'll ever port it to console? I'd love to. I've been making this with controller in mind first. And my goal is get on Switch, get on PlayStation. I applied for the Xbox Indie. I applied to be an Xbox Indie game, but I never heard back from them. Or maybe, oh, wait. I think I have to log into the portal and finish the application. I don't think I finished the application. But I don't care about the Xbox Indie Store for some reason. It doesn't seem that big to me. Hope it works out. Yeah, I hope it works out too. Not too shabby. Hope you're well. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing as good as one can do. Definitely a positive step. Yeah, it's good. You know, I feel like I've been getting traction lately. Just little baby steps, you know? A little bit more traction on my Twitter posts, a little bit more traction on YouTube. Just overall, a little bit more wish lists every night. My average wish lists have gone from 3 to 4 now to like 5 to 15. So that's good. That's a big jump. We're almost at 2,000. This is the thing we did last. Melissa's Diner. It looks pretty good. I got stuff in all the windows. All the windows now have stuff. This is just random junk, but whatever. Looks like a store at least. How does this look? This is looking good. She's kind of blocking her plants, but looks all right. Kind of eepy, so I'm going to lurk just and listen. Yeah, go for it, Gear Glass. Thank you for the lurk. So glad I was there for that. Yeah, you were there for that. This came out nice. You know, there's one thing that I haven't done yet. I haven't made the interiors to their homes. I don't think I want to. Their homes are private. But I might make them go in their homes. Like I might make a home, a zone that is a home, and then just have them hang out there. So right now they just stand outside their house all night. They need to go inside. Yeah. Have NPCs go in their homes and be unavailable at night. So I was watching Beegs play on Sunday, and he had a lot of trouble with the controls. Now, I'm pretty sure he hasn't played Stardew Valley or any of the other cozy games which have similar controls, but he was getting really messed up, and I need to fix this. It's all part of the selection system. Right before you raided, Grumble, we're talking about whether or not I should refactor like the selection system. Also, this has always been bothering me, this staircase here. You can ride your bike up the staircase, and there's no handrails, and you can even go behind the staircase, and there's something back there. It's just kind of stupid. Doesn't make any sense. I haven't really played cozy games before yours. Maybe 5 minutes of Stardew. I mean, Stardew has kind of been my main reference, and people have been telling me don't reference Stardew, it has terrible controls. I'm just like, well, still. I just noticed your Twitter account follower count has risen. Hopefully it reaches 500 by the time the demo's released. Yeah, I had a couple of decent posts that got me some followers. Some slow growth. If anyone wants to comment or like my latest thing, please go for it. Oh wait, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Not that one. What was my latest one? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one. I just quoted a post. Thank you, Jay. The hotbar at the bottom reminds me of Minecraft. Building is easier than Minecraft, in my opinion. Yeah, it's supposed to be easy. And I guess Stardew referenced Minecraft when they made their hotbar. But the hotbars are pretty generic. They're pretty standard. Okay, what's on the agenda today? Let's bring up the I gotta bring up my roadmap. GitHub. Alpine Lake, roadmap. Projects. Roadmap. Okay. So we have our roadmap, right? Let's zoom out a little. And here we are. I wanted to release the demo in how many weeks? Not many. Not many weeks until I wanted to release. Let's see what we've done so far. Caves and biomes. Is there anything that I haven't done? No, well, you can still call it Twitter. Definitely still call it Twitter. So the visitor center, we did that. We did this. Let's what didn't we do? Did I finish the visitor center? Not really. I don't think I gave rewards for the different things. Let's see. Finish giving rewards. Finish giving rewards for visitors center. Citizens. Dialogues, story quests, economy value. So this I kind of like ignored. I basically once you finish the intro quests, the economy goes away. So that kind of ruins this and makes me not need to do it. Guests, hotspots, dialogue, rewards, locations. So there's something I wanted to do that I was inspired by Adam C. Eunice to do. Basically, the whole progression of the game is like receiving items, right? And the items upgrade your inn. And I reward items all over the place. I never really know. I never remember exactly where I give all these items. So I feel like I need a tool that crawls through the entire game, through every scene, through every scriptable object, and find every instance where I give items to the player. And I need to be able to look at that at a glance. I need to know, like, this is where I get this item, so I don't double it up by accident. It's getting... I wonder how other people handled this. Oh, Daku, and also you said map. I do need to redo the map. I made it in, like, Incarnate. I don't know if anyone knows that tool, but it's from, like, an old iteration of what the map was. Oh, god damn it. This is killing me. There's a festival that I didn't get into that I keep seeing these like celebratory posts. Oh, I got into this festival. It's like, I'm so happy for you. That's wonderful. God damn it. I guess you or someone could record playing the alpha. If you need certain areas recorded, then let them know, so you can know what instances or variables could occur. You mean like where the rewards come from? Well, I was gonna write a tool that literally, like, I was gonna write an editor tool a window that basically was like scan entire project for rewards and tell me where they come from. Because there's different places where I give items. All I need to do is iterate through all of those things, and then just make a little list. And that would probably be the best thing to do. Like, I need to scrub through every dialogue to see if there's an event that is a give gift event. I need to scrub through every letter, like every letter in the game, to see if there's what's it called? Like a gift in a letter, stuff like that. Also, did I see a mention of possible publisher? No, there's no publisher. No, we were talking about earlier. I got an email of a festival that asked for more keys, which may or may not be a good thing. Should we start work? Should we start working? Do I know what I'm working on yet? No, I don't know what I'm working on yet. You know what's not a good idea? Chugging a second coffee. Not a good idea. You get all the energy, but none of the focus. Should I play games as reference? Like, is it too late for that? Because I've been, people have told me to play Dinkum and Story of Seasons, and I've been wanting to look at those. Maybe now's not the time. So yeah, how many days is left between... So we have 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks until I wanted to release the demo. So maybe I reconfigure this. Playing games for reference is useful. I also will look at the wikis for reference, for referencing games to see how they do things in more detail. Yeah, I've been referencing the Stardew wiki and the Animal Crossing wiki and My Time in Portia wiki, just for how they like delineate the different types of things and how you can really see the game loop when you literally just by seeing what links to other things. Like, oh, this item links to this activity links to this other thing, and you just see the loop. You can follow it. Me who drinks 4 to 5 coffees a day, that's so much. I can't do it. Yeah, 2, and I'm just, yeah, no bueno. I need to just start a task and focus on it. And that task is going to be, I don't know yet. I did write a ton of dialogue. My wife helped me write a bunch of dialogue. Maybe I should just start populating it into the characters. So I have all this dialogue I need to enter. So I want to do that. Wiki's layout system's pretty well for most games. Yeah. It is. I feel like I need to make my own wiki to better understand my own game loop, because I started with this dialogue thing, right? And then I started giving rewards in the dialogue. So I'm like, okay, let me actually make another note that's like, how do I, no. So I started making this other thing that's like, oh, these are the rewards that you get from these dialogues. And I'm like, oh, imagine I can just click this and it brings me to this conversation. It's like, oh, there's like connections here. And, you know, it just feels like the connections reveal a mechanic, you know? Because of the connections, it's revealing a mechanic that to me was just like a loose thing in my head. I like Obsidian too. Yeah, Obsidian's great. Also, Justin, I got to give you a shout out. If you guys didn't know, Justin's working on a game too. I saw your YouTube. It's very cool. Think my time, Sandrock, Coral Island, Evergreen Valley may be helpful. Was Evergreen Valley good? It looked beautiful. It looked, I don't know, but it just looked like there was just one area. Were there multiple areas? Or is it just that one farm you're on? Thanks for checking out my YouTube. Yeah, of course. Those devlogs are a lot of work, a lot of editing, motion graphics. This one's long. Oof, this one's really long. It's okay. Some dialogue can be long. And then let me read Beegs' feedback. Beegs' feedback. The game stops when out of focus. That is normal. Mouse still affects camera movement in build when using a controller. So that's actually not true because oh, yeah. Okay. Actually, it is technically true. Still got to check out Coral Island myself. Haven't heard of Evergreen Valley yet. I'll have to check that one out as well. Yeah, it's a really pretty one. So here's the problem. Ooh, you know, I have a controller now. Do I have a free USB to plug it in? I haven't been able to test controller play in a long time because my controller is basically on the boat. Let's test the controller right now. Look at that. Oh man, I haven't played with a controller in so long. So here's what happens when you enter build mode. Okay, so I enter build mode, but then when you pick up the controller, it doesn't switch to controller mode. It actually stays in mouse mode. So that's the true bug. That's the true bug. How do I switch to mouse mode? Or how do I switch to controller mode? Mid build mode. Oh wait, that's funny. So I'm in controller mode, but it's still in mouse mode. This is stuck on the mouse. If I pause it and then unpause it and then go, okay, now I'm in controller mode. So the only thing that switches to controller mode is like moving around this this cursor. So what I really need to do is I need to switch to controller mode the second I touch the controller. Let's figure that one out. I think all the controller bugs are really important for the demo. Her dream is good, just lost interest. We'll have to give it another chance. 12 feet up. How's it going? Thank you for the follow. Let's look at it for a sec. Not to get too distracted. Evergreen Valley. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. It's the kid on the farm. The kid on the farm, it's gorgeous. It's so lush. All these games are so lush. I feel like, and their trees are so nice. I hate my trees. I need to remake them. So colorful, so pretty. And characters are nice. They have some appeal. They all look the same. Nah, they're pretty different. I don't know. They're like my characters. They're all very different, but they kind of blend and look the same. I think it's a problem when all the body types are just the same. Oh, that's nice. They're all snapping hands together. That's amazing. That was cute. Now broadcasting. They've been broadcasting for 51 hours. That's quite the stream. It had me at alpaca. Story of Seasons. What's the latest Story of Seasons? Because Finsifty is always telling me to play the Doraemon version. Doraemon Story of Seasons. Wow, that one's $50. I mean, it's cute. It's really cute. It's PC only. Huh. Story of Seasons. Pioneers of Olive Town. This is the one I see all over Twitter. PC only. Oh, wow, I can't even play them. What about the other one? Dinkum. Can I play Dinkum? I can't play Dinkum either? Wow. Oh, look at that. They teamed up. They're buds. Whoa, My Time in Porsche's with them too. What can I play? What the heck can I play? Let's see. Yeah, I'm on Mac. The Steam streams are generally fake and just bots, yeah. I was making a joke. What's another cozy game that I can look at? I don't know. All right. If anyone has suggestions on Mac-friendly cozy games. Wait, can I play? Let me just click the category. Farming sim. They'll probably all be farming sims. Let me guess. Dave the Diver counts as a farming sim? Huh? I guess so. It's got farming. Palia. I hear terrible things about Palia. Am I crazy? It has 7,000, almost 8,000 mostly positive reviews. I don't know why I keep hearing negative things. I've been hearing very good things about this, I think. Someone recommended this to me. Dinkum I can't play. Can I sort by Mac only? My Time at Porsche is a cute one. Yeah, I played that one. I did like it. I didn't get very far. I think I played it when I had COVID. $102? Love it. That's cute. Oh my god, that is quite the bundle. What? Oh, it's all the DLC. I didn't get very far either, but it was so involved. Yeah, it was pretty involved. Story Seasons on Switch. Oh, I have a Switch. I should just play it on Switch. But you got to look at the Switch store. Yeah, I'll play it on Switch. Rosem! Rosem, how's it going? All right. All right. I can't worry about this right now. I'm just going to do what I can do, and I'm going to start working on something right now. It's been 40 minutes, might as well. Might as well make something. Let's fix that bug that does. Let's make it so that we can switch to controller mode, and maybe we'll support other controllers. Maybe we'll support other controllers. Yo, just working day. How's your day going? My day is going all right. I'm enjoying the day actually. It's cozy here. Every time it rains, I love it. I usually have the windows open and I just listen to the rain while I work. We totally didn't go on a side quest just now. Yeah, I would just... Because I've just been feeling a little stuck on, especially the selection system. And I just need to, like, there's so many different kinds of selections that you could do. You know, there's the item you're holding. You can use the item you're holding, which affects something in front of you. You can use the item in front of you, which the item in front of you will accept, like, specific other things. Like, if it's an inventory and you use your item, it'll put the item in the inventory. If you're holding a pickaxe and there's stone in front of you, it'll break the stone. If you're using an item on an NPC, it'll try and give the NPC that item. If you're just talking to that NPC, okay, that's pretty simple. But if you... What's another one? If you... Oh, right, if you hold down the button, like the talk button, it interacts with the object in a different way, like going to sleep in a bed, you hold down the button. Or bed, you can make a bed, so just like talking to the bed makes the bed. If you hold down the item button, it picks up the item. It doesn't use an item, it picks it up. So there's just like, it's crazy. I don't know how to manage it all. I've never really seen a good way to do it. I guess what I should have done is items should have had a list of the things that they can do. I populate that list and I assign a button. And then I show all the things that you can do with that item and the button next to it, and that's it. That's what I should have done. But I try to get fancy. I wish that happened in real life, where I could just talk to my bed and it makes it. My wife told me a silly fact that's that a trait that most wealthy people have is that they make the bed. They wake up early and they make their bed. And it's not like if you start doing that, you will become rich. It's just like a more common than not trait that rich people have, which I thought was interesting. So now sometimes she'll catch me making the bed and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." Just making the bed like I normally do. Just a normal trait I have. You make your bed every morning. There you go. Okay, one bug. We're going to fix one little bug. So when you use the controller, what happens? Let's play the game. And then I go to the systems. Nope. Managers. Nope. Back to systems. Input system. There you are. So the input system. Where is it? Is it in UI? Okay. So here we go. Keyboard. Controller. It already knows. You can see them here. Event system in control. Event system nothing. That just basically means keyboard, controller. So I already know exactly which one I'm using. But the build manager doesn't switch. That's the thing. How do I switch? How do I switch? How does the build controller know? How do they build controller? Excuse me. Anyone else make their bed after naps for bed that night, or is it just me? I don't take naps under the blankets. If I take a nap, it has to be over the blanket because I'll get too cozy under the blanket. So it has to be an above the blanket nap or a couch nap. I don't know why. I can't nap, then I'll be more tired all day. And yeah, I'll only nap if I got like 5 hours or less of sleep the night before. I slept so late on Sunday. And by so late, I woke up at 8 o'clock. It was amazing. It was the first time the dog let me sleep until 8 o'clock in such a long time. All right, so update. Here we are. Interaction disabled. Okay, so basically input system if mouse controls, right? If we're using mouse controls, that's it. So here, I'm clicking around. We're using mouse controls. We're definitely using mouse controls. If I look at the build system, no, if I look at the input system, debug, is mouse, oh, because it's static. I actually can't see it. That's annoying. An app with my insomnia means I only get 1 or 2 hours sleep the night before, but it has to be undercover. It's odd how our bodies just work differently. Wow. I do realize that sleeping without a blanket is way less comfortable, but I kind of like the naps to be way less comfortable. And I'm sorry that insomnia is a thing that you have. That is horrible. I can't imagine sleeping that little every night. So maybe I need to hunt this down and see where we switch. How does this switch? Mouse control. Okay. I throw an event. Here, look at that. Button controls detected. Button controls detected. Mouse controls detected. So unless I throw this event. Mouse controls. Equal false. Mouse controls equal true. It's possible I need to throw this event in here. Mouse controls detected. I do. The hell? Button controls detected. Oh, no, I don't. I only throw mouse controls detected. I don't throw button controls detected. Why? When you say throw event in here, I feel like you're literally throwing things in game and suddenly it switches. I mean, kind of. Throwing an event, throwing a party, a button control detected party. Mouse equals true. I don't do anything with this. Button party. Yeah. Pretty much. What if I do this? This might break the game. Let's see. Keyboard mouse pressed. Update keyboard input. Update controller input. So if we detect a controller, we immediately throw this event, right? Mouse controls detect. No. Button controls detected. Ooh, my computer's being very strange and slow. This might fix it. This might cause issues. Oh, that reminds me, is that bug that I currently have? Is that bug fix that I currently have? Wait, which one? The one where the main cutscene just freaks out and you're stuck, not animating? So that one, I think I need to do a thing that I basically delete all of the save files for you. So here, are you on a, Jay, are you on a Mac or a PC? And then I switch to controller. Look at that. We're fixed. And then if I go to here, we're still fixed until I click. We're back. Okay, cool. Done. I don't know what kind of crazy domino effect that's going to have on other stuff, but we fixed that. Controller button to mount bike didn't work. Let's see what the deal is there. You're on a PC? Okay, do me a favor. What is the Unity application data path PC? It's not application.data path. It is crap. I forget where it goes on PC. I only know where it goes on Mac. Basically, make a new save file. Make a brand new file. But keep the first one and see what happens. I would also try uninstalling and reinstalling from scratch. Wait, what did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, right. Controller button to mount bike didn't work. Let's see that one. Yeah, the second coffee thing. Super hyper, super buzzed, but can't focus. Can't remember what I'm doing. Not good. That worked. I think it's because, okay, when he was on a different controller, it didn't say X. It said, or he wasn't using a PlayStation controller. So it said X, and he was probably trying to hit X on his Xbox controller, which doesn't do anything. So here's the thing. Do I want to continue this like X, like showing the right button? Or do I want to do the alternative way and just show like, I can show, what is it? Switch. I can show like this, you know? I can do this, one of these, where it's just like the bottom button, the left button. It would make my life way easier, but I feel like it would be way higher quality if it showed you the right image, you know? I wonder how other games do it. I mean, I have a way, I just don't know. I just don't have other controllers to test. I need to get a Steam Deck and I need to get an Xbox controller, and I feel like that will be probably 90% of all test cases. Universal buttons would be easier, but I'd prefer the actual console buttons. Yeah, me too. Should be in Steam Apps Common, and then click on the folder for the game you need. That's where the log files. Oh, I had no idea. Thank you. We don't need the right image. Just give us images of ducks or porcupines instead. uh, you know what I'll do right now? If it's not a PlayStation controller, it's probably ABXY. Isn't it always ABXY? Are there any controllers that aren't ABXY? Common controller button layouts. ABXY. Are there any that aren't like this? Oh, the Switch uses YX. BAYX. Ugh, I'm annoying. I wonder if my controller plugin allows me to actually get the name of the button. Let me see that. Let me see that. In control, get name of button on controller. How do you find the name of the controller on button? No. Standardized controls. I mean, yeah. Let's try some stuff. I think I want to, okay, I think this is what I want to focus on today. I want to focus on getting the right controller prompts to show up. And I also want to work on the bottom right of most screens, I have, you know, prompts that teach you how to play. These things. I want to add a button. I want to add a checkbox like in the settings that you can toggle this off. And I also want to make this better because they're not great. I think that's what I want to do today. So let me write that down so I don't forget. Today's agenda. We want to get other controller buttons working properly. Make the button alert panel optional and toggleable, and I think I need to do a pass in every player controller to register the correct buttons, because I haven't changed those in so long. Okay, if I can do these three things, I'll feel good. First things first, I want to see if I can get the button's name, because if I can get the button's name, like if I can get the controller and then it tells me this is A, that'll go a long way. Because then maybe I can do some sleuthing to see what controller it is. All right, so let's go into my input controller. Let's close everything. Let's get it nice and clean. All right, input system. Start update. Active device. So I already get the active device. I have so many things in front of me. Print. Active device. Dot name. No, dot. So what do I got here? I got a lot of stuff. Active device dot Controls, device class, device style. I think it's this. Device class. So device class. No. So these are the different classes of device. Keyboard, mouse, controller. Guitar, dance pad, drum kit. I don't need to know about the class. What's device style? Here we go. Here we go. I can check for this. I can check for PlayStation 2, 3, 4, 5. Vita or Move. I can check for this. Remember this? Remember this stupid thing? Oh yeah. Steam. Is that Steam Deck or what is that? NVIDIA Shield, Nintendo's Stadia. Is Google Stadia shut down yet? Justin, thank you for the lurk. 1 hour later, you have a plan. I know. I'm never drinking a second coffee ever again. Oculus and Vive we can ignore. And then here's all the Nintendos. So these are the things that I can get. And then there's unknown. A lot are going to be unknown. Print device. Device style. Let's get a little more data than that. Style. What else do I want? Active device dot action one dot. Does this have a name? Let's go to action one. What is an action? It's an input control. What do they have? They have a handle. Depreciate and replace with name. Are you... It's a to-do? Wait, there's a to-do? Input control handle. Let's check out what handle is. That might be exactly what I need. Action one dot handle. And this should just be like X. Maybe. If this comes back as PlayStation 4 controller X, we're golden. I don't even care what controller it is anymore. I could just like check for button name and then plop a circle with the right graphic. So keyboard is unknown and none. Controller, PlayStation 4 cross. Get the funk out of here. That's funkin' awesome. Cross. This makes me want to rewrite my whole system for images because because then it's like per button. I can assign an image per button and not really worry about what controller it is. So how is this set? I need to know how this is set. Handle, protected set. So who sets it? Input control handle. So it looks like on creation. So who makes these? Oh God. Oh, that's not so bad. Here we go, input device. Control type handle. How do we get handle? Add control. Oh God. Oh, it's manual. Interesting. iCade device, input device. So here we go, left stick Y, right? Add alias controls. Left stick Y, right stick X, right stick Y, D-pad X, D-pad Y. Unity PS4. So where... That's amazing. So, oh, it looks like the different devices have different classes that define them. So Input device. Where are the buttons? Like, who says cross? Cross. Name cross. Look at that. But I only want an in control. Oh, now everything's called cross. So what are these things? These are PlayStation 4, Windows, Chrome, Unity profile. PlayStation 4 controller on Windows Chrome. Really? There needs to be a whole script per deliverable? So where are these files? PlayStation. I can just see how many files there are and see what all the buttons are called. So we'll go here, close. Okay, it looks like there's a Nintendo, PlayStation. Wait, oh, this is WebGL specifically. So device profiles. Here we go. So I'll just go to Mac. Mac and Windows should be very similar. Oh my God. So here's all the different controller profiles. We have PS3, 4, 4, 4, Xbox. No PS5, but it works. I used the PS5 one. Works fine. So if I go to Xbox 360 Mac Unity profile, what does it call its buttons? A, B, X, Y. Maybe I have a backup. So when it's Xbox, Nintendo, or PlayStation, or Steam, like a Steam Deck, yeah, Steam Deck, that's what they're called. In those instances, I can just like presets. But maybe I have a backup system that's like check the name, put in a graphic. Cross, circle, square, triangle. L1, R1, L2, R2. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. So input system. Where do I set the schema? Where do I set it? I'm not sure. Schemas. Current schema. So here we go. I literally set it. Right, so 0 is keyboard, 1 is PlayStation, right? Let's just confirm. I don't love this system. I have to get it dynamically. I can't just grab it. I can't just set it manually like that. So input system, schemas. I got keyboard, PlayStation. I already have these. PlayStation, Steam Deck, Switch, and Xbox. Look at that. So all I need to do is, instead of hard coding the index, I just need to check like what controller it is. Figure out if it's one of these. And honestly, if it's none of these, it's probably just the same as Xbox, right? Like, what is a Logitech controller? Logitech gamepad. Like, what is it? Is it ABXY or is it BAX? It's ABXY, and that's Xbox, right? Because Nintendo is BAYX. Is it safe to assume that like every single one of these is going to be like Xbox? It might not be safe, but I'm going to do it. Is this specific to Xbox? These colors? It looks pretty generic, actually. So I'm going to fall back to Xbox unless I find Nintendo, Steam, or PlayStation. Switch and Steam are the same, except, oh, right, it's what they call the buttons. ZR, ZL, L1, R1, R2, L2. All right, we got this. We got this. We got this. I just wish I had another controller to test. So if we detect keyboard, we switch. If we detect PlayStation, or if we detect a controller, if it doesn't equal 1, well, first we need to figure out what it is, right? So gamepad events set active. We need to figure out what gamepad we're using. Detect gamepad. Style? Switch case. The case is active device dot style, right? Case. Ugh. I could do this. Oh wait, private nothing void. Show potential fixes, please. Right? No. Right click. Actions and quick refactoring. Add missing cases. Oof. Wasn't so bad. So Vive and Oculus will never exist. Wink. Maybe. Google Stadia? I don't know. I'll keep it in there. Apple MFi? No. Oh yeah? No. PlayStation Move? No. PlayStation Vita? No. Unknown? Yes. Steam? Not releasing for oh yeah, not right now. Munez. How's it going, Munez? Do you have one? Raise your hand if you bought one of those. Raise it high. PlayStation 2 definitely. Well, that's the thing. It's not these aren't the different consoles or platforms. These are the controllers. So it's possible you can use a PlayStation 2 controller? No, you can't. It's impossible to use a PlayStation 2 controller. But PlayStation 3 can use a PlayStation 3 controller? I'll leave it in there just in case. Can you use an NES controller? Probably none of these, right? Switch is going to be the only one supported. You can use a PS3? Use an NES and SNES controller with an adapter. Well, I guess I'm going to undo that. Jeez, thanks for letting me know. Honestly, I'm going to put PS2 back in there just in case. Xbox. So, which ones are which? I can just... So here I can manually set it. Here I can manually set it. So I'm trying to really focus on the user experience before the demo release, and getting the right button prompts is very important. Because Beegs was playing on his like Xbox controller or whatever, and it was showing PlayStation button prompts, and all hell broke loose. He had no idea what he was doing. My fault, not his. So 0 equals keyboard. 1 equals PlayStation. 2 equals Steam Deck. 3 equals Switch. Nintendo. 4 equals Xbox. And here we set it. Oh, maybe I just return an int. Return int. No. I should return this. I guess I should return the schema. I can't say schema without saying schema. See? Something about it. I just can't not do it. Jay, welcome back. Input schema. Images. So here we're gonna return Xbox. Oh, you know what? Just make an enum, you moron. Look at this. I'm gonna just turn this summary into the public schema image type. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Oh wait, it needs to be keyboard equals. Great. So now I can return schemas Xbox. Schema images type Xbox. Ah, why just two ints? Really? Really? You're gonna make me do a thing? That's definitely not what. Is it just this? So this is Xbox. This is Xbox. This is Xbox. We're gonna default return Xbox. Not all code pass return a value. I know, chill. If we somehow don't even get out of here, we'll return Xbox. Oh, sorry. My wife just sent this to me. Want to go there. Hot dog. That looks like that's a good looking hot dog. I love how my personal life sometimes leaks into the stream. Because she texts me right off screen. Hot dog? Yeah. Oh, poor doggy. She tried to scratch through the cone. So PlayStation, this is going to return PlayStation. And this can just be Switch, or this can just be Nintendo. Return PlayStation, return PlayStation, return PlayStation. This will be Steam. NVIDIA Shield. What do the NVIDIA Shields look like? NVIDIA Shield. It's probably Xbox. A, B, X, Y. Yeah, that's Xbox. Nintendo. Although the Wii and the Wii U are definitely not the case. Oh, and the Switch is complicated because you can flip the freaking thing. Ah, crap. Wait a minute. Okay, for the Switch, I can't use these. I gotta use the generic ones. Yeah, look at that. They knew. I'm gonna use these generic ones. So this is code you're doing. When a controller has been connected, it'll automatically pick the right button image exactly. Dog. Oh my god, the dog is swiping at my foot right now to be fed. It is 45 minutes before you're supposed to eat. She's giving me the saddest, most cataracts-filled eyes. Sorry, doggy. Can't eat right now. Because if you flip a Switch controller... Oh, shit. No, I can't support half controllers. I have to... Because I have R2 and L2. So, when you only have half a controller... Okay, I can leave this. I can leave this. Are there colored versions? The Switch controller doesn't have colored buttons. Yeah, so I guess I'll leave these. All right, we're good. We're good. No reason to panic. Don't panic. Google Stadia. I doubt we'll ever make it to that, but what are your buttons called? It's probably Xbox. A, B, X, Y. Yep. The dog has not long woken up but decided he wanted to go back to sleep. That's what dogs do all day. They just sleep, except when they want to eat. Okay, so now Google Stadia is going to return Xbox. Great. So now this covers a lot. So detect gamepad style. And what I should do is now, instead of if current schema equals, if current schema does not equal the one we detect, then set it to the one we detect, right? You might be asking me, why don't you just set it to the one you detect every frame? Because I only want to throw this event the first time we switch, right? Yeah. Because when we throw this event, that tells everything in the game, hey, we switched controllers. Do your thing. Update, whatever. Do whatever you need to do. This does not need to be thrown. Okay. I think that's it. I have no way to test this. Does anybody out there have multiple controllers that also has an alpha key? I do have a PlayStation 5 controller, and what I can do is just... I can set this to like Xbox and see if it switches. That's what I'll do. Let me go get my PlayStation 5 controller. All right. Now, how does this plug in? I thought I had Bluetooth enabled on it. Ah, it just turned my PlayStation on in the other room. No, don't do that. Oh, shit. Adam! Have a good stream. Thank you for the raid, Adam. Thank you so much for the raid. Shout out to Adam. For all of you who were here before, make sure you follow Adam. He's an expert and a master at what he does. And to the raiders, welcome in. My name is Andrew. Working on a cozy game called Alpine Lake. It's a Innkeeper-Sim, life sim game. And Adam, I was playing Insignia today. I let you know a couple days ago on your stream that your demo wasn't working for Mac, that a big purple screen popped up. And then I'm like, you know what, let me try it again, because I was deleting stuff in my downloads folder. So I'm like, let me try it again. And I just kind of smashed the Z button and I got through to the actual demo, and I played it for a while today. It's freaking awesome. Everyone make sure to check out Adam. Not Shalovic, hello again, welcome in. Cast it at is. Cast it at us. How's it going? Thank you for the follow. Let's show the trailer. This is what we're working on. So yeah, it's a little like Stardew. It's a little like The Sims. running in, you farm a little, you cook, guests come, you take care of them. You remember that game? You made Adam play it? Yeah, I made Adam play it. There's actually a few notes. There's a few notes I've been meaning to hit from Adam's playthrough. I might take a second look at those notes, because right now I'm going through notes, trying to get the demo ready. And there's the wishlist link if anyone would like to do me a favor and wishlist it. Be greatly appreciated. Yeah, welcome in everybody. How y'all doing? How are you all doing? Let's get the music going. Let's actually switch the music up a bit. So I had 2 cups of coffee today, and I am wired, which means I have a lot of energy, but I can't focus. Coffee does not help focus. It only gives you unnecessary energy. Seriously, Jay. And sorry for the ads. All right, so when you all came in, I was testing controller button image prompts, and I can't connect my PlayStation 5 controller to my Mac, but what I can do is basically switch between Steam. I'll just switch between a random one when I go to keyboard. That's what I'll do. So instead of switching to keyboard, well, let me just see if PlayStation works. Let's just start there. Also, sorry for those ads. All right, so I'm using keyboard. It's showing me button prompts. If I switch to the PlayStation controller, it's switched to... Hey, it switched to it properly. That's good. And if I switch back to keyboard, switch back to keyboard. That's good. Yeah, there's no way for me to test whether or not other controllers are going to work. I'm just going to cross my fingers and pray, right? Oh, also, someone had a bug where when they pegged the controller to run at full speed, it would jitter a lot. And you know what? I'm seeing some jitter here. I wonder what that is. I think it's the game saving itself over and over again. But that's not on the agenda today. We're trying to stick to the agenda. Because get controller buttons working properly. I think they are. I think that shit's gonna work. All right, make button alert panel optional and toggleable. So someone mentioned that the screen is getting a little cluttered with all the stuff on it. And I want you to be able to toggle. Oh my God, doggy. I'm getting beat up by my dog because she's hungry. Oh, that's why it's going so slow. It's the stupid update, stupid print and update. Amadio, how's it going? Yeah, welcome in. Are you making a game? I'm also game dev. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in, fellow game dev. Yeah, we're making a game here. What kind of game are you making? We are making a life sim Innkeeper-Sim. Big Ambitions has a feature where it'll autosave every 5 minutes, but only 5 times maximum throughout the play session. Ninja Codes, how's it going? 5 minutes. That doesn't seem like enough. But I think this saves every 3 seconds, which is way too often. All right, so maybe I'll just adjust that. I know it's getting distracted, but save system. 3 seconds is way too often. I had it set at 3 seconds originally because I wanted you to be able to turn on the game, and come right back to where you were, but that's impossible. I made a small fighting game called Strikers on Steam. Working on a new game now, that roguelike shooter, point and click adventure. Nice. Hoka Life has an autosave feature that triggers every time you leave, enter a new zone. So I have the same thing, but I'm just really nervous. Oh my god. Okay. Augie, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. How you doing? Shout out to Augie. Augie, are you tired? How was your stream? Everyone, if you don't know Augie is working on a wonderfully adorable Onibi Steam. A wonderfully adorable ghost simulator. But not really. You're a cute ghost, and you have to possess different characters and solve puzzles, and it's really adorable, and it's gorgeous. Make sure to follow Augie. And Wishlist. I need to get you a command. Okay, yeah. Jay, you haven't seen Augie's game? Yeah, it's adorable. Wishlist now, yeah. Everyone wishlist Augie's game. And while you're on Steam, you can wishlist mine. So where the hell is this 3-second timer that I have? I don't even know. 3? Did I get rid of it? Maybe I throw an event. Maybe I throw a save game event. Amadeus, is Strikers your game? Or are you a real fan of Mario Strikers that's coming to Steam? This is the most ridiculous track. It just had all the samples in it. Dog, chill out. Now she's beating up my chair. After playtesting just now, seems like I might need to change the entire possession system. Uh-oh. What's going on? Amadeus, feel free to drop a link. If anyone else wants to share what they're working on, please. I'm being pushed around by my dog's stupid cone. She's starving. I might feed her in a minute. Innkeep Game Manager? Is this where I do it? Where do I save the game every 3 seconds? I don't remember. Wait, this is an Instagram link that goes to Steam. Here, why don't you just do this. This is your game? Let's check it out. That's cute. These characters are wacky. I love it. It's already been 2 days that I stopped at the 7-hour mark because too tired. 7 hours is a long time on stream, Augie. This is crazy. Oh, it's out already. Windows. So this was your first game? Malevolent or Malevolent. Sorry. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? This is nice. It's cool. You passed the 10 threshold. I keep hearing devs like, "Oh, I got to get past that 10 review threshold so Steam recognizes me." Is that a thing? Long live Twitch scam LOL free casinos. Welcome in. Finn, how's it going? Shout out to Finn. Finn's my horror game counterpart. If you ever wanted to watch someone who's very smart and is making a horror game, watch Finn. All right. This save event type save. I can't, I don't understand. Where the hell am I running it? This is telling the games, all the game objects to save. Maybe I got rid of it. The only horror game Finn is playing is Houdini. Yeah, Houdini's a horror game, indeed. Did you, wait, Finn, did you shout yourself out? Who did that? You're my only mod. Actually, that's not true. I do have one other mod, but they live in the US, so they're never here anymore. I'm pretty sure you just shouted yourself out. But everyone, I encourage you to follow Finn anyway, even though he shouts himself out. Yeah, I did do that. That was me. Disclaimer, that was me. I don't understand what's going on. Maybe it's in the editor. Wardstone. Already done. They're a Kiwi, so I have to. Yeah, they are. Do I do it in the editor? Wait, save system. It's in managers. Right? No, save system. Cache, save, data. Update delay 3. Oh, that's right. Update delay. Okay, that means on tick. This is it. It's right here, right here. Notify all listeners. So I just need to increase this. So instead of every 3 seconds, the game saving, let's change it to like 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds. Oh, it's technically not needed because I wonder if I can get rid of this. Let's try it. This makes all objects save every tick. Uncomment to re-enable constant saving. We're gonna just get rid of it. We're never gonna save unless we enter or exit scenes now. Just like Hoku Life. Thanks, Jay, for giving me the confidence to do that. Wardstone, how you doing? The game is so much smoother now. It was that saving that made it feel so laggy. What? If I grab the controller now. It's still a little hitched. Still a little hitched. Although it doesn't help that I'm streaming and running through the editor and all that stuff. Oh, it's 6. That means it's time to refresh the wish list page and see how we did. It didn't update yet. Either we got none or it didn't update yet. Yeah, it didn't update yet. So, okay, back to inputs. The next thing on my list is I wanted to make... Oh, wait, I didn't save this. That means it was still saving every 3 seconds. Why was Steam Omega Fest... Wait, what? Oh, Omega Fast at approving the keys I requested today. Is it because they're for applications? No. Sometimes they take 5 minutes and sometimes they take 24 hours. It's totally random. See, Og, this isn't a path you want to go down. The taking a regular spot in your schedule to refresh your wishlist stat. This is definitely how I roll. I need to know. I'm obsessed. I use it as a barometer to see like what my mood should be like. See, if I only got 2 wish lists yesterday, I know I should be sad. How else do you know if you're like supposed to be sad or supposed to be happy? It's like, how do regular people decide what emotion they are? The only way I know is how many wish lists I got the previous day. I wish I wasn't like this. All right. Anyway, you don't do it. It's boring to see plus 10 every day. 10 is dope. That's awesome. Also, Finn, 35. 35 streak. Get universally wrecked. Yo, 35 stream streak. That's awesome. Also, I've noticed that you have stream streaks turned off on your stream, yet you're obsessed with this stream streak. What's the deal? It's fun when I actually marketed and it's like 30 to 50. Yeah, it's fun when you see something higher than normal. It means you know you're doing something right. I think I just didn't turn them on. Well, turn that shit on. All right, I gotta feed the dog. She's going nuts. She's gonna knock my green screen over. We're gonna take a 3-minute break. I'm gonna get some water, feed the dog, and I'll be back in 3 minutes. Hang tight. Hang tight. All right, we back. What did I miss? Well, now my little streak doesn't look as cool. Every streak looks cool, Wardstone. You can turn them off. How do you even turn it on? Yeah, there's a setting. I thought it was on by default, and I always left it on. Now that you said that, I'm definitely going to say yes and forget to do it. Do it. I don't turn mine on because I don't need the hit to my ego, either good or bad. Oh, I need the hit. The on button? Actually, where do you turn them on? I can't find it. It's in there somewhere. That's what I'm asking. Yeah, I think it's on by default. Maybe I'm just sneaking on for 5 minutes at 2 a.m. to ruin everyone's streaks. I did. I never had like a. Or actually, I used to have a way more consistent schedule. Now it's kind of random, and I feel like I screw a lot of people over because I'm just on. And sometimes I'll do like a really short streak or a really short stream over the weekend, and that's totally going to destroy people's streaks. It's in there in settings. Go find it. All right. How is this better? Is this the same? Oh wait, no, it didn't compile. Right? I've been looking for months. You gonna make me find it for you. Let's see. It is in. Maybe it's in rewards. Viewer rewards. Rewards? Nah. Channel points? Nah. Watch streaks. Yeah, it's in channel points for some reason. If enabled, viewers can share their watch streaks in chat and receive notifications for them. There you go. It's in viewer rewards channel points. It's still hitching. I don't know. What if I play it on Steam? Does it hitch on Steam? I don't think it does. Because you get channel points for streaks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It makes sense. Everything makes sense. Ooh, and you know what? I need to take suggestions for what I should do for dinner. Because my wife, she's having a game night with her coworkers and they're drinking wine and playing board games. And I'm on my own tonight. Oh wow. Augie, you don't have that option. I wonder why. Maybe it's because you're a Wait, what? Yeah, you're not crazy. That's exactly where it should be. Burger and beer. I had a burger over the weekend. I don't really want another one. Plus, I gotta get crazy Japanese food. You gotta pick your favorite Japanese food. I'm in Tokyo. I'm not gonna go get a burger. Although I get burgers all the time. The burgers are good here. They know how to make burgers. They know how to make everything here. Omurice? Connie, how's it going? Katsukari with rice and Kewpie? Katsukari. Where can I get Katsukari? I actually don't know a good Katsukari place. The only Katsukari place I know nearby is a chain, Coco Curry. Oh my god, Augie! Wait, I gotta delete that. I gotta delete that. Of course you're not wrong. Although technically I don't either. Because I'm not having one. That's 2 votes for Katsukari. Tanuki? You want me to go eat Tanuki? I haven't had a really good omurice yet. I had a medium okay omurice, and I'm afraid to get another one. Ah, shout out for Connie. Thank you, Finn. Twitch is A/B testing the feature still, so that's why I don't have it. Oh wow, so I'm just lucky to have it. That's crazy. I don't mind. Yeah. Yeah, feel free to trigger the auto mod just to make me laugh. Your comments that are truly disturbing are safe because they'll get auto modded and only I will see them. So if anyone has a private message for me, just make sure to make it really disturbing. And then only Finn and I will see. Actually, please don't do that. Because if it slips through auto mod, that'd be horrible. Karage. Get Coco Ichiban? Wait, there's Coco Curry House. Ichiban is that's a ramen shop. Actually, it's actually near one of the it's a chain, and I think one of the locations is right near me. Can give you the location of a nice omurice restaurant where I was eating a whole month. Yeah, definitely send it. Be disturbing. Got it. No, don't be disturbing. Like moments, they will only keep it if it actually improves engagement and thus revenue. No one really cares about streaks. I don't actually care about streaks. I care about being in streams I like. Man, that was the most heartwarming thing you've ever said. It's a big curry chain, I think. I have a bit of a furikake from them. That's amazing. Nice. Yeah, no, Coco House. There's a place called Coco House. Coco Curry House, which is a big chain here. Might be the same. Excuse me, sir. I've come to talk about your game's extended warranty. Okay, but you're not my longest streak, so try harder. I stream 5 or 6 times a week. I can't stream any more than that. Screw it, Finn said. I like streak because number go up. Agreed. All right. Let's get back to this. Other machines. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, and how you doing? This to-do list is everything right now. Make button alert panel optional and toggleable. UI. Pause menu. Contents. So we're going to add an option to the pause menu. Oh, look at that. We're already in the options panel. I feel like there's a day or two missing from the week you could be filling with streams. I don't know, 5 or 6 times a week. There's no more days in the week than 5 or 6. I can't think of any extra days other than the 5 or 6 that I do currently. Just get Puppy to stream? Honestly, I was thinking about that. Because sometimes we go out and the dog does crazy stuff when we're not here, and we could get a puppy cam, or I can just live stream her and see what she does. That's what my wife said we should do. She's like, you should just turn Twitch on so you can watch the dog when we're not here. Not a bad idea. You guys don't stream 7 days a week? No, Augie. You need rest. You're tired every day because you never rest. You need to rest. 10 out of 10 would watch? Nah, she'll probably just sleep the whole time. Button, scroll view, viewport, contents. Oh, this is so annoying. So what do I want? It's going to be a checkbox underneath here. So toggle 0. This will be called, what is this one called? Toggle button. What are these called? Button prompts? Like, what are the prompts in the bottom right corner of a screen that tell you what button to press? Toggle button helper? Button helpers? I don't know what to call it. Also, this needs to be title outline. Yeah. Button mashing helpers. What is rest? Rest is the thing you do to regenerate and recharge. Toasts? What is toasts? What language is that? What language is what? This? C sharp? Oh, what language is rest? No, you need your rest. Also, it's bothering me that this text is not the right color. It should be set to white and set to title outline material. There we go. Rest is either the web dev rest or Houdini has an attribute called rest. I know of no other rest. Sometimes there's a big 8-hour gap in consciousness. I don't know what causes it. You're cute. You think you're so cute. Toggle button helpers. All right. Oh, they're called toasts? That's amazing. I've never heard them called toasts. I'm just gonna say toggle button helpers. Or I'm gonna no button prompts. Toggle button prompts. No, I don't like it because then it makes it feel like I'm toggling the main floating button prompt when you can select something in front of you. Button reminders? Toggle button reminders? Is that crazy? I don't know. Feels crazy. So game manager. No, we don't want game manager. We want preferences. Windows options. Public void toggle button reminders. Is that what I said? Bool value. And then reference manager dot instance dot show button reminders equals value. Game event dot trigger preferences updated. So we need to add this to the manager. Why do I have a public and private variable? I don't remember. Does it matter? Do I need it for this bool? I don't know. Public bool equals true. Starts on. I think I do need a public and a private. I'll just do it anyway. And then I'll do a custom setter just like those. Get. Oh, I do need it so I can set it to is dirty. That's why. That's why. Is dirty. Wait, is dirty equals true, not value. toast because they pop up like toasts. But they don't pop up. They just sit there. I tried currently to find the omurice location because I don't have the right position. I tried to remember the way. I was walking, but Tokyo is huge, so I only know the train station. What's the train station? So you're using Street View to virtually walk there. It's great. Also, I should remind everybody that came in on Adam's raid. If anyone wants to play Alpine Lake, you can. There's a channel redeem. We're doing a public closed alpha, which means you can play. It's public, but it's closed. You have to hit the redeem button. Wordstone, of course you can. Just do this. Where is it? Add me to the alpha. Boom. Redeem that. Ayase Station. Where the heck is that? Maps. Oh my god, where is that? Oh, that's so far away. That's so far away. It's, oh, Adachi City. Adachi City. Adachi-ku. Ninja codes. Oh my god, Wardstone. Okay, so here's what you got to do. Pop into the Discord if you're not already. I think you both are. And let me message you your keys. There you go. There's yours. And Wardstone. Wait, Wardstone, are you in the Discord? Actually, I don't know. Wait, yeah, you are. There you are. Found you. There you go. And let me just add you both to the... There's a secret Discord channel for alpha testers. Edit channel, permissions, add. Wardstone. Ninja codes. Done. Yeah, so feel free to play as much or as little as you'd like. You know, no pressure. And if you find any bugs or errors, let me know. But okay, here's what I'll say. Actually, don't play until tomorrow, because I'm going to upload a new build that's gonna have a lot of fixes and it's gonna break your save file. You went to Ueno last summer. Ueno Park here. I love this park. It's really nice. And I went to the zoo. I will QA test to my heart's content. Give it a day. Let it simmer. Give it a day. Also, Neat Games. Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, you can see where I hang out normally. I'll find a place for dinner tonight. It's gonna be great. I might go to a yakiniku, yakitori. I might go to a yakitori place. It's been like one of my favorites. I went to a yakitori place the other day, and they didn't have an English menu. They barely had a menu at all. They gave me like it was like a handkerchief. It was a handkerchief with all of the meats on the handkerchief, and I ordered off basically a napkin. It was ridiculous. You were walking a lot. Now everything feels familiar. Oh, I love walking the streets around here. You can just walk for days. Okay. Where were we? Toggleable interface. I heard yakitori. Yeah, I'm gonna get yakitori tonight. I think it's decided. I got a place right near me that I absolutely love. And my favorite piece is they do a duck piece. The duck yakitori. It's so friggin' good. Oh my god. All right, so now this needs to call the function we just made, which is options set. What did I call it? Toggle button reminders. Oh, wait, it needs to be... Yeah, dynamic. There we go. There's no sushi or soba? Oh, there's some good sushi. Actually, oh my god. One of the places I went to over the weekend. It was one of the best sushi restaurants I've ever been to. And I've been to, I know it's, I feel like a lot of people say that all the time. But I've been to a lot of freaking sushi places. And this was honestly one of the best I've ever been to. And it's right in my neighborhood, and holy moly. And it was I don't know, it was just so good. I can't even explain it. Sometimes places, they know how to like blow your mind. Sometimes it just tastes like what it's supposed to taste like, right? Sometimes like, oh, that's definitely a great piece of nigiri. And then sometimes it looks like a regular piece of nigiri, and you put it in your mouth and you're just like, what? What? This is so good. Why is this so good? And it's just, I don't know. That's how you know it's good. It has to feel like they won't pass a health inspection for extra yummy points. Sometimes. But you know what? That's actually a good point, Rosem. I haven't had soba yet since I've been here, and it's been 3 months. It's been almost 3 months. I haven't had soba yet. What am I waiting for? Now I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm getting real hungry. That's all right. Let's just get through these things, and then we'll get dinner later. Sushi, yes. Tamago. I've noticed that I've been able to have more and more conversations fully in Japanese lately, like with cashiers and stuff. It's been an improvement, and I can come up with the sentences faster, like the responses. It's interesting. I'm still like really bad. Konnichiwa. Are we gonna have a full conversation right now? Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Genki desu ka? Hai. Genki desu. Anata wa genki desu ka? Genius. I knew how to say yes. Ah, 私も. Let's see, what can I? Konban, 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 nani shimasu ka? Nani o shimasu ka? Konban, nani o shimasu ka? Is that right? Yeah, I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing tonight? Are you streaming? I know you stream most nights at like 10. Let me give you a shout out. Wait, what? Oh, right. I always forget the out. I just shout. Konya ha? Konya wa nani o shimasu ka? What are you going to do tonight? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. All right, so we have the event. We connected it. And now we need to... We need the UI to listen for it and then basically turn it off, right? So the alerts menu, alert. Input alert. Input alert panel. No. Input alert UI manager. Here we go. I already listened for game events, which is good. But what do I need to listen to? Oh no, I need to listen for game preferences. Preference? No. What did I call it? Preference manager. Oh my god, it's Pokemon. This is most ridiculous. This is like Pokemon lullabies. I'm gonna skip it. I like Pokemon music, but I much prefer Zelda music. Right. Yeah, that's what I meant. I just do game event dot trigger. Game events. I don't like game event. I might switch this. That means I have to listen for game events, which is not something I define. I'm going to actually switch this right now. Who listens for game events? Actually, no, it's really who listens for preferences updated. Sound effects, event listener, standalone audio source. Okay, I'm going to do that instead. Game events. So, game object event. I think I have a generic game event. Game event. Yeah, game event type. Preferences updated. I don't like those magic strings, so I'm going to make it this enum type. Konya wa haishin o shimasu. Haishin? Sonaoto wa game o shimasu. I don't know what haishin is. Sono ato. Oh, and after you're going to play games. So you're going to do something, and then after you're going to play games, right? Did I get that right? Oh, haishin. Stream. I didn't know that. Haishin o shimasu. Watashi wa haishin o shimasu. Wait. Watashi wa haishin o shite imasu. I am streaming? Yes. You're teaching me Japanese. Haishin. I got to remember that one. You are Japanese. I appreciate it. I'm definitely not. I'm doing my best, though. I'm doing my absolute best. All right, so I don't like this anymore. We're going to go say game event dot trigger preferences updated. That's way better. Boom. 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 You get out of here. So here, instead of listening for game event, it's just game event. It's just game event. It's just game event. And then we're not listening for event name. We're listening for event type. Preferences updated. Game event. All good? Good? Everyone good? And then you, standalone audio source, is listening for game event. Game event. Game event. Oh, right. I love speaking Japanese and learning. It's so much fun. I've never really needed to learn another language before, and it's. I like doing it too much. Sometimes my wife and I'll be home, and I'll just like start speaking Japanese for practice. She'd be like, Can you just not?" Because she goes to work and she's around. She basically tries to speak all day, and she's spoken to all day in Japanese, and she's learning just like me, and she's just exhausted by the end of the day. And then I'll be like, "I want to practice," and she'll be like, "No, we're done practicing." I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to a bar and talk to a bartender and get wasted. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Standalone audios. Okay, so we're good. We did a little refactor. So now, input alert UI manager listens for game event. We already do. Perfect. We already listened for game event. If e.event type equals preferences updated. If preferences are updated, we want to check the toggle, right? If preference manager dot instance dot what is this called? Show button reminders. So how do I want to control the visibility of this thing? Oh, I can just like clear it and then never spawn anymore. I can basically check. I don't even have to check this. Clear. No. What is it called? Refresh content? Hide all. That's what I want. Hide all. I want to hide all. Oh, actually, this isn't good because if I turn them on in the middle of the player controller, if I unpause, actually, it throws the event again. Show button reminders. What's the best way to do this? Should I just hide the panel? I can hide a sub panel. That's what I can do. I can hide a sub panel. It will still listen to the events because they don't turn off. I'll just hide a sub panel. All right, we did it. Oh, you know what I also never did? You can't select this yet. Oh, it happens automatically. I set navigation automatically. I'm a genius. You're right, Rosa. I am a genius. No, definitely not. All right, so the alert canvas. Input alert info. Is that it? This is item collection container. Input info alert. Is this it? Yeah. Collection. The D-pad input info container. What is that? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, there it is. That's why. I can just hide this. Perfect. I'll just hide the container. Info container. Set active equals false. Info container. Container? Container canvas group. Input alert panel container. Yep. Dot set act. Game object dot set active. And I'll just set it to whatever this is. And then, all right, so we set it when it changes. We need to set it also when we load. And we need to save that. Are we saving it? I don't think I saved that value. Preference manager. Yeah, I didn't save it. Public bool. Button reminders. I forget what I called it. Yeah, show button reminders. Show button reminders. And then on load. So the only annoying thing is, you know what I should do is after the preferences load, I should throw the event game event dot trigger preferences update. I should just throw the preferences updated event when we load. I don't know if that's going to have some serious repercussions. Let's see. All it does is change the volume and this one toggle. I'm going to have so many more buttons here eventually. This is just one that's kind of important right now. Oh, and I need to set it initially when the UI manager opens. Here we go. Set value without notify. I need to get the toggle. Pixel Code Development, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Public toggle. Button show button reminders. Dot toggle. Set on. Yeah, set is on without notify. Preference manager dot instance dot show button reminders. Perfect. What's up, Augie? Things are breaking. Oh no. That's stressful. That's so stressful when you just can't get a handle on all the bugs. I found the store, but I don't think they exist anymore. Oh no. What was so good about it? Full box, everything is breaking. You work off a Mac. Yeah, I do. The store is huge, so I don't know where it was. Oh, was it like a place in a store? It's like a store in a store? I think I got a thing for you, fool. Bam, block shop. There it is. I was in a mall. You got a new capsule. Let's take a look. Ooh, that's nice. Yo. That's an improvement. Block shop. That's bold. Good shit. Can I play it? I still can't play it. Did you have a demo on itch or something? I don't remember. Everyone, you know what to do. Very nice, fool. Very nice. Toggle buttons. Glue tax. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing? Would I be able to send you a link to try my game? I know it works on Linux, but unsure of Mac. If it's not a .app, if it hasn't been built on a Mac, then I can't play it. If you do web build, I can play that. Like on itch. Oh right, I have to manually check. I have to manually refresh the wishlist page to see how we did yesterday. It must have refreshed by now. It's almost 7. Oh, we did okay. Nah, no we didn't. Nah, that was the lower end of average. We got 7. 7's okay. I'll take 7. I'll take any. It's those 0 days that bother me. What do you consider okay? I like a nice 10, you know? It's just, I mean, it's all relative, but all up on my Twitter lately has been people celebrating how many wish lists they have, like Cozy Games celebrating how many wish lists they have. And they're like, some of these are like, oh my God, thank you so much. We just got 500,000 wish lists. I'm just like, fucking, what the fucking 500,000? 500,000? And I'm just like happy to get 10. It's all relative. Forgot about the .app stuff. Yeah. Because you're in Game Maker Studio, right? Right, Wardstone? Most of the time you need a Mac to build on Mac. Bro, I only have 300. Augie, but your Steam page hasn't been live much. And the fact that you're getting 10 a day so quickly, it's good. It's good. But that, I mean, yeah, so me complaining about it, it's not like real. I shouldn't be upset. These people also have massive like social media presences. I got none. It's all good. We'll get there. When I get 3, I'm happy. Well, that's the thing. It's all relative. It's just feelings and emotions. So when I see someone with 500,000 and I'm getting 10, 10 is great. But it just makes me feel like 10 isn't great. 500K in a day? No. I think it was like some camper van game. They were celebrating 300,000. I think that Tiny Glade has like 1 million. I'm pretty sure they have 1 million. No, Tiny Glade is also 500,000. Game Maker Studio 2, but it can apparently export for Mac. Yeah, you probably need a Mac to export for Mac. You found it! Where is this? Oh, that's so far away. You also turned my Google Map Japanese. No, don't save. Directions. No. Directions. There we go. It's a 4-hour walk from me. Or 1-hour train ride. That's a 1-hour train ride. That's crazy. Well, it's funny that it's only one train. You don't have to transfer. That's far. I don't think I'm going to go there tonight. They also have a ton of a place. You're just one person. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. I get it. I just sometimes I need to vent. Do you ever like write a tweet into Twitter that's semi like ranting or venting, and you look at the tweet and you realize, no, I shouldn't post this, and then you delete it? How often do you do that? Because I do it maybe once every week. I'll be like, here's a sarcastic, snarky, whatever, venting rant of a tweet. And I'll type it in and I'll go to hit enter and I'm like, no, this is a stupid marketing account. Don't post ranty, stupid stuff. And then I'll delete it. Okay, let's see if this works. Right now it's not starting true, which I need it to start true. Just do anti-marketing. That stuff was really nice, but maybe I'm biased anyway. The food? I'm sure it's great. Okay, the prompts are there. So now I'm going to go to options. Toggle button, I can't select it. Wait, what? I didn't actually do... Where's my auto nav? I thought I was a genius. It skips it. Why does it skip it? I thought it grabs all the children and does an auto thing. Maybe not. Pre-populated selectables. I gotta add it here. Toggle buttons. And this goes right here. Evil Robot Logic, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, how you doing? Oh, right, bedtime. Catch it. Thanks for the stream. Wardstone, thanks for hanging out. Shout out to Wardstone. Yeah, the anti-marketing thing, it could work. I think it could work if you're already big. I think if you're a tiny if you're tiny on social media, I don't think you can just come out the gate being like anti. It's not appealing. All right. There we go. Turn it off. Boom, it's gone. It's gone. Let's see if I go to a different controller mode, which like on the bike, right? Yep, it doesn't turn on. Let's see if I can turn it back on. We're done. Check. Make button alert panel optional and toggleable. Okay. Do a pass in every player controller to register the correct button. I want to go one further than this. Sometimes I have multiple buttons that... Oh my god. Rockadoodle. Rockadoodle, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Shout out to Rockadoodle. If you guys don't know Rockadoodle, gotta run, have a great stream. Well, thank you for the raid. Yeah, if you guys don't know Rockadoodle, they're making a creature collector game. Kind of like Pokemon, right? And it's very cute. It's 3D style and it's adorable. Let's look at it for a sec. I know you gotta go Rockadoodle, but we're gonna creep on your page. Check out what you're doing. And yeah, you go and get your rest, get your food, whatever you need to do. You don't save VODs? An enigma. We'll never know. All we have is this head right here. I thought he makes Grass Simulator. Cooler SK, welcome in. I mean, so Rockadoodle's grass is quite hypnotizing. I've seen Rockadoodle working on their grass quite often. But yeah, thank you for the raid. And raiders coming in. My name is Andrew. I'm working on a game called Alpine Lake. It's a cozy Innkeeper-Sim, life sim game. Wishlist. Feel free to give it a wish list. This is what the page looks like, in case you were wondering. It's got a trailer, it's got screenshots, and a follow button, and a wish list button. Click them all. YouTube has some good progress vids. Ooh, I missed that. Let's get back there. Let's get back there. About YouTube. Devlog. Let's do some skipping. Doing some animations. And is this Blender? What software is this in? Nice. Very cool. Is the grass here? Can we see the grass? This looks pretty. That's a nice thumbnail. I love the shader. I love this cell shader. That's great. Very nice. The chapter on grass is yet to conclude. I see. We need to wait. All right. Well, so what were we working on here? Working on some demo polish, and specifically button prompts, and making sure the correct button prompts are showing based on what controller you're using, what keyboard, like keyboard controls. You can't remap controls yet. That will have to come later. But for now, you just need to get the right button showing for the right action. And for the most part, it does show now. I can't test every controller because I obviously don't have every controller, but you know, I'm doing my best. But yeah, right now I'm up to the point where I need to do a pass on every player controller mode and every user interface. Every time every time inputs change, I basically register new possible inputs. And here's one thing I don't like. Let's look at it in game. Oh, right. Before I forget, I need to add this to the list. I'm going to do this after this. Readjust timing on opening town cutscene. So we start the game, right? So we got U for use item. Controllers are for console peasants anyway. It just happens that them also have all the monies to buy games, which is why they have consoles in the first place. Well, you know, it's not just buttons on controllers, it's keyboard and mouse. So like I'm using keyboard and mouse, and this is set to keyboard and mouse. U for use item, Hold U for pick up decoration. M for in management. K and L to shift inventory hotbar. Wait. So K and L to input to shift inventory hotbar. Is this something I need to show off all the time? Pumpkin! Dropping a work lurk. I hope everyone's doing well. Pumpkin, I hope you're doing well. We're doing good here. Everyone, if you didn't know, Pumpkin Dev or Pumpkin Days is also an amazing cozy game dev. She's already released Pumpkin Days on Steam that you can buy now, and she's also working on another game, which is like a life sim mangaka, where it's like an open world RPG-like game where you're a manga illustrator, and it looks adorable. Make sure to check her out. Everybody here is sleeping. Why would you say that, Augie? Because chat's quiet? That's okay. I've had enough coffee to keep going all by myself. I feel like the caffeine is... So the buzz of the too much caffeine is lowering, and then my focus is rising. I'm at like a good level right now where I've got energy and I can kind of focus. You haven't had coffee yet? Get to it. Regular work needs to be done during watching. Ugh, regular work. It's the worst. Oh, everybody is here, I see. No, it's plenty of other places people are. All right, so whatever I said about being able to focus, not true. I already lost what I was about to do. All right, so I was actually just talking through this. So I say here U to use item. It's not true. You can, well, yeah, it is true. You can hit U to use item, or you can hit E, or you can hit left click. Should I put all of these down here? And same with oh no, it's actually right click. Yeah. So it's right click, U, and E. Do you think I need to explain any of those buttons? I don't think I have support for that. But I feel like I should do it. Maybe that's what I do. I add the support for it. Smack my peach. No. First time chat from Raider. Smack my peach. No. Welcome in. So you don't think I should put that? You think I should only have the one? What if I just show two? I show the mouse and one of the buttons. Because U is awkward. Because if you have your hands on WASD, you actually want to use the E key and not U. Hold U for pickup decoration. So it's possible I just want E to be the default, and I also want to show the right mouse button. Just the two. If you have alternate keys, they're visible on a settings screen. Well, that's the thing. I don't have that settings screen yet. And I don't have mappable keys. But what do you think is the default? Is it the mouse buttons or is it the keyboard? Which one? You is awkward. You talking to us? Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Listen, what does Stardew Valley do? What does Stardew Valley do? Do they even have these, like, on-screen indicators? I mean, I know they have this. Let's look at gameplay footage. Oh my god, cutscenes, 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 cutscenes. What is happening? So they don't have any. Hmm. Do you think these are too big too? Should I make them smaller? It's funny, I'm always deving with this tiny screen. No, I don't have mappable keys. My input system is it's half Scratch and half using a Unity asset, and mappable keys is out of my realm right now. If this is full screen, this is like too big, right? I also have to consider Steam Deck. Mm. When he was hovering over that stuff, it takes almost the same exact, or it takes the same exact, same as the top part. F1 to show mapping. You mean to toggle this? I mean, yeah, I could put that on an F key. That's cool. I do like that idea. But like, you see how they change? I guess what I'm really asking is for PC gamers, this is a question for PC gamers. Are you going to favor, if there's mouse controls, would you prefer to click with the mouse or to use U or E like a keyboard press? And it's weird how like, so here's like some indication of what you can do, and then here's more. In my opinion, the shortcuts get memorized quickly. So yeah, so I mean that's what we just worked on is the ability to turn it off. So you can always turn it off. But I do like F1 to toggle. That's cool. I'm gonna add that. I like that. What? How do I even decide what to show? If I go to, excuse me, the input controller. How am I deciding what letter is the default? U, E, yeah. Oh, look at that. So I basically just map both of them to the action button, and then we're good. But how do I choose which one to show? Like, player nav. This is where I register the buttons. Use item is action button. How does it know which one to grab? It's button data. I actually don't remember. This code is old. This code is old. Is this Metroid Prime music? I have no idea. Yeah, Samus and Chill. Good catch. Button data modifier. Use button data. Register button info. Input info display. What are you? Is it a new struct I make? Yeah, it's a new struct filled with button data. Oh, wow, I can hold multiple buttons. I didn't know that. Multiple button decorator. I didn't know that. That means I already support exactly what I want to do. Oh my god, I love this. It's like slow, lo-fi Sonic. Oh my god. It's like massaging my childhood, my childhood brain. I can't handle this. Let me try something. So if I say to input system dot right mouse, right click. What happens if I do that? These are public static, that's why. Are they set in the editor? Maybe I set it in the editor. That would be dumb. I hope I don't. Well, no, they're static. They're not here. Where do I set them? Here I set it. Okay. I set new button data to the type. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's just see what happens if I add. Oh, wait, I need to set the decorator, don't I? So multiple button decorator. Multiple button decorator is, or. Is that going to work? I have no idea. We'll see. See, this is why I'm going to have a really hard time doing remappable keys. Just because of how it's like not totally hard coded, but it's definitely not that modular. U or L. What? Why is right click set to the L? What? Right click is set to this. Right bumper is set to L. Why is right bumper set to L? What? What? Oh, because I said it is right bumper. Right click. Okay, so, but it didn't put the or. Why didn't it put the or? Does it need to be after for some reason? Can I put this comma here for no reason? Is it gonna matter? Hope not. Hmm. There we go. So it's an improvement. But why does it show U and not E? That's the other thing that's a little strange. I wonder if it's the order in which I throw the events. So here I check for E key, and here I check for U key, right? U and E right next to each other. I check for U first, and then I check for E. What if I check for E first? Do you think it'll switch to an E? If it does, then that's weird. If it does, then that is weird. Nope, it's still U. Okay. Okay, that's actually... Oh, because action button is set to U. So whatever... I should have action button alt. I should have an alt for all of these. Because what... At least one. I don't know what it's going to be. Or... Oh. Or I can just set this to the E key. Keyboard E. There. Now it's an E. Now it's an E. That's all I had to do is change the image there. So that's okay. Oh, it looks like my multiple button decorators aren't showing up. I wonder if I disabled that. UI alert manager. Okay. Multiple button decorator. I have it right here. If all sources equals no string. Set it to the first thing. Keep looping. If there's more, set it to the decorator plus the next thing. So why is it not showing up? Oh, because they're images. It's not a string. That's right. I forgot. I never updated that. So when I used to just have strings. Did you get through, Twitch Scam? You're verified? Your email is verified. Twitch Scam's email is verified. That means... What does that mean? Finn, where are you? What does that mean? Man, I haven't seen you in a week. I was worried about you, Twitch Scam. Get the fuck out of here. So annoying. Okay. Now I know why this is not showing up. Because I used to do it all string-based. But now I do it image-based. So this never even happens. This like format data. Format images. There we go. So I add sprites. And x equal, I need to add text in between the sprites. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. I either have to add the text, like a text label in between each sprite dynamically and then clean them up, or I need to show the images directly into TextMaster Pro Text. Oh, it's annoying. Temptic, they're evolving, yeah. Are you a UI toolkit enjoyer? No, I don't use UI toolkit. I keep hearing about it, but I don't use it. I don't know why. Tempt. You know, I can live with the Twitch scam. That doesn't bother me anymore. It's the follow bots that bother me. I think we're safe from follow bots. It would be a non-issue in UI Toolkit. What do I need? I mean, I'm too far down. I'm too far down the development hole to switch to UI Toolkit. Here's what we're gonna do. So a UI alert, UI or input alert panel. It's the action text, the icon image 2. Oh, because I already have one. That's right. That's right. I know why. Okay. You can add just this one thing as a visual element. I mean, I don't know what a visual element is in context. Is it like it could be a string or a text, and it just adds it dynamically in an easy way. What is image 2? Image 2 is if sprites format images. Oh, I see. It's like a div in HTML. I see. Yeah, it just sounds like a whole thing I gotta learn. I mean, I can do this. It's just annoying. I just need to... So the info alert panel. Here's a panel that makes up these info alerts, right? It's this. Hold, image. Oh, you know what? That's actually not that bad. I'm just going to always assume it's only 2. And I'm going to add another piece of text. So this is the multi-button... What did I call it? Multi-decorator. Multi-button decorator. I'll just put it in between the 2 images. Put a little plus. And then if I get rid of it completely, there's a little space there. I'll just hide it and unhide it dynamically if it's empty. Perfect. We're good. Done. I don't need to do anything crazy complicated. So I'm going to add that here. Public temp text. Multi-button decorator text. Hide if unused if. Multi-button decorator text. Multi-button decorator text dot game object dot set active string dot is null or empty? There's null or white space. Done. Okay. We're good. We're good. Nothing to worry about. I'm using 2022 and it does not have a lot of choices, but I don't mind. What do you mean choices? Does UI Toolkit have, meanwhile, more elements to choose from, or do you still have to implement most of the elements yourself? Oh, I see. You mean like drop downs and toggles and all that shit. So input alert manager. So here, simple. If if panel, no, if input info dot multi panel decorator dot or string dot is null or white space It is not null or white space. Then panel dot multi whatever dot set text to info put info dot multi button decorator. Right? So here's what's going to happen. Panel otherwise set. Oh, look at that. I set active here. So I guess I'll just panel dot. Temptic, thank you for the hydrate. Ooh, I almost dropped my water. Stream almost ended early. I don't know why I do the toggling of visibility here, but whatever. Okay, that should work. UI Toolkit is awesome for creating editor interfaces, but it's kind of useless for runtime because it's also not very good integrated into the new input system, nor in the multiplayer stuff for Unity. Interesting. I actually don't use the new input system. I'm a crazy person. I still use the old input system because I'm using an asset that I don't like that much. I'm using an asset that I don't like that much that requires the use of the old input system. So there we go. One day it'll get a refresh, but right now that is quite the undertaking. I need to dedicate like a whole month to update to the new input system, update my selection system to be better, and maybe a new save system. I don't know. That would be crazy. All right, there we're back. E or right click, hold E, K plus L. So that's confusing. That makes it seem like I need to hit K and L at the same time. So that shouldn't be plus. That should be or just like a slash. And then I want to do the same thing to this with the same thing. Here, action modifier hold, multiple button decorator. Okay, cool. So here's like a silly thing. I've been trying to keep everything lowercase just to make the game seem more casual. Is that stupid? Should I be like using capital letters? Does it look unprofessional to have this stuff be lowercase? It's a weird thing to have to decide. At least 1 year ago, I don't know what's happened in the meantime. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep my blinders on to UI Toolkit and not worry about it because there's no going back. There's no going back at this point. Well, that's confusing. I have a deactivate controller and an end controller. I do not know the difference between these two. Oh my god. I need to comment my code more often. A camel case as well. I love camel case. That's my jam. And then I like all member variables to be m underscore. I don't know where I picked that up, but I just love doing it. It just makes so much sense to me for some reason. All right. So that feels better. That was a pretty big improvement, even though it seems marginal. So I need to update all the navs. Let's go to every player controller I have. Player controller. Oh my god, these are all the player controllers. We got to go one at a time and update all these because it's been a while. So I'm going to start with the player nav, which we just did. So do I need use item, hold to pick up decoration? Do I need to show in management? I feel like I will only want to show this if I have the clipboard item. And I only, so you know what? That's been a thing. I'm going to hide this until we have the clipboard item. And that means I need a database variable. Dialogue Eugene quests. So here is where we are gifted the clipboard. After we make 2 rooms in our inn. I have made 2 guest rooms. Very good. For now, I'll take your word for it. No, this is before that. Excellent. Here, take this clipboard. Here we go. So I give some skills. And I give a clipboard. Take this clipboard. So what I want to do is just have a simple variable like clipboard received, I guess. Variable. Boolean. Clipboard received. I before E except after C. Okay, and then conversations here we'll say script variable clipboard received equals true, apply, done. And then in management, we only show this if the clipboard is received. So if Lua pixel crushers dot dialogue system dot Lua what is it called? Lua what? Dialogue Lua dot get variable clipboard received. Oh, right, I have to cast it as a Boolean. How do I do that? Like, as bool? Nah. Dot value? Dot Lua value? Oh, I forget how to do it. No, I hate var. No var. How do you do it? Hard code as int. There we go. As bool. There we go. Okay. So now we only show this if we get the clipboard. And I also only want to I don't want you to be able to enter the mode unless you've received the clipboard. So another thing, we have to add this in 2 places. The player state. No, player selector? Really? It's in the player selector? Player selector. Yeah, here it is. So menu button. Only do this if that is true. Also, we want to do this in one more place. And that one place is the UI that shows the button for menu management. So that's here in the time canvas panel. Menu images, in manager button. UI player controller listener. How do I manage these two buttons? I have these two buttons here. Looks like I don't. How can I? I just need to check this one Lua thing. Is there a Lua console? Inventory engine Lua on dialog manager. What? No, no, no. That's not it. That's not it. There's only one instance in this game where it's off, and then one instance where it's on forever. UI player controller listener. You know what? I'm just going to leave that one for now. That's not game breaking. It's totally fine. Let's just test it. So it's not there. And if I hit M, it doesn't do anything. And if I go into the dialog system, I refresh all, reset, add all runtime variables. Clipboard received equals true. I'll pause it and unpause it. That'll update the UI. So in management is now an option. And bam, I can do it. The other thing I want to do is basically turn that button off. Turn this off unless I'm at the in. So if clipboard is received, we show it, or end. Current location is the in scene. Location system dot current location equals get. I just want a simple bool. Oh, I can just pass it itself. If current, yeah. Okay. Current location equals location system instance dot in location. Okay. So now if I'm in a different place, it won't even show that button prompt, which has been really annoying. This little polish is nice. I like doing little polish. It just takes forever. It's infinite. The to-do list is infinite. Oh, we got a null reference exception. Why? Ah, it's Unity. Unity being Unity. Oh, also, what time is it? Oh, it's been 3.5 hours. I gotta eat dinner. I gotta go to that yakitori place I've been talking about. It's getting kind of late, too. Shit. We might have to bounce. All right. So it doesn't show it. Those are fake errors, fake news. True. Pause. Exit. Great. It shows it. If I go to this scene, it still shows it. And it's visible in a cutscene. That's horrible. Has it always been visible in cutscenes? I need to watch, who uploaded a VOD recently? Someone recently played. Beegs. Let's go to Beegs. Shout out to Beegs for playing on Sunday. Oh my god. Beegs played Alpine Lake for a couple hours on Sunday. Let's look at the VOD. Wait, this is not it. This was yesterday. Oh. Yeah, it was 2 days ago. The VOD from 2 days ago. There it is. So when he went into the scene for the first time, pretty sure he did it quickly. What a ridiculous character. Oh, right. He just reminded me of the Adam C. Eunice note I wanted to add. When you're creating your character, I want you to be able to click on your character and spin them around with the mouse. Right now, you can only do it with the arrow keys, and I don't tell you. All right, so. When does he go to another scene? Talks to Jeff, of course. Everyone talks to Jeff. Can't play at 2 times speed. Come on, go do something else. Turning cog. But he hasn't added the petable dogs yet? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You can definitely pet dogs. How you doing, Turning Cog? I fixed that bug. Beegs, I fixed it. Hope you're proud of me. Oh, right, yeah. So it wasn't working because he was hitting the wrong button. What about pet rocks? Can we have that? It's actually not a bad idea. All right, go, 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 go. It's being blocked by his head. Come on, go to the other scene. Yeah, it is visible. It is visible. We need to get rid of that. So why is this visible? Enemy VTOL, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing? Why is this the only thing visible during a cutscene? Do I not ever turn it off? So UI. Alert canvas. Oh, this isn't even a GUI. That's why. It's not even a GUI. I don't manage this thing with the GUI manager. It's completely unmanaged. It's unhinged. But this is, right? No, wow, it's not. It's not at all. I hit minus key, it doesn't hide it anymore. turned it off. Can I see the dinner? What do you mean the dinner? I didn't eat dinner yet. Did you mean the diner? What is this? Super Mario 64. Sick. There's the dinner. There it is. Look at it. It's nice. I like seeing it with this music. Did you get Beegs' feedback on the bear situation? I deleted that from my to-do list. I had it in there, and then I saw it. I'm like, it's annoying. I deleted it. After you submitted a very unround number to John's charity drive, I felt compelled to mention it. That looks hella nice in situ. Turning cog. That's the nicest thing you've ever said, ever. Thank you. Diner looks so good with the update. Yeah, I think so. I think it's the wrong shape, but I guess you were going for that 50s vibe and not traditional waterfall train. Yeah, I'm not going for like the New York Greek diner, you know? It's more of like I don't even know. It's just whatever. Can I ban Cog for no reason and then you can unban him and chastise me? No. If you ban Cog, I am not unbanning. And Cog's going to be sad. Oh, it started pouring again. All right. I want to try a thing. I've always wondered what it was like to raid Pirate Software. Do you think anything happens? Do you think he'll even notice us? If anyone thinks it's a stupid idea, I won't do it. We all know Pirate Software here. The legend. Do it? What idea? We're raiding Pirate Software. Always do it? Doesn't his chat spam along like XQCS? Sarko Leads, thank you for the follow. You don't know what that is? Pirate Software is the biggest streamer in the software channel. Software dev. Yeah, his chat, if I look at his chat, it actually gives me motion sickness. I can't look at it. So if I ever am in his stream, I literally I hide chat because it makes me dizzy. I don't know how. All right, we're gonna end the stream. We're gonna. I need dinner. We're gonna raid Pirate Software. I don't know. Why not? He's a good guy. This has been really nice. This has been really nice hanging out with y'all. Let's see what happened today. I know some things that happened. Got a lot of followers today, a lot of big raids. Thank you, everybody. Who we got? Who came through today? Sarko, Enemy, Twitch Scam, Evil Robot, Glutax, Pixel Co, Ether Machines, Not Shalovic, Malavolic, Castitatis, and 12 Feet. Thank you for the follows. And Adam, Grumble, Rockadoodle, and Augie. Thank you so much for those raids. That's the most raid. This is the most raids I've ever gotten ever in one stream. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Got some stuff done. A little bit of polish. It was a little hard to focus having too much coffee. I'm not going to do that again. I'd rather be sleepy and focused than hyper and unfocusable. Everything gets lost in there. Nice knowing you. Let's get lost. That's fine. Let's get lost. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I will be back tomorrow.